Hi there, I am Ramesh, your soft skill trainer. Today we'll go for how to overcome a breakup depression. How to overcome a breakup depression. And here, whenever we got any sort of breakup, particularly here relationship breakup, and exactly I would say love breakup, okay, a relationship breakup or love breakup, then what happens here? And something like we were addicted to that habit, okay, so like whether it is a person or basically it is a person, okay, whether a boy or girl or whoever it may be, sometimes a father and daughter or mother and son, something like we being mostly addicted with that habits, okay, and we're addicted with that the people whoever we used to stay, okay, something like this. So nothing but how to overcome. So mainly here we never question ourselves, or else here how this addiction habit we used to get. So like I told, whenever a thought or stimulus touches your brain, whenever a thought or stimulus touches your brain, so you used to take some action, okay, or reaction. Based on that we used to be rewarded, or we used to be punishment, we used to get punishment. Nothing but slowly what happens here, if it is a rewarding, whatever the action you have taken, if it is rewarding, then you are going to repeat the action, and which leads to your habit, and that is your attitude, and that is your something like based on your attitude your success or failure will come. So here also what happens, so whenever we used to have some relationship, particularly a love relationship, and what I observed these youngsters or whoever maybe generally like 15 to 35 years, this age group, particularly what happens, whenever a breakup happens, they're unable to digest it first. They're unable to digest it first. That is also one of the reasons. And here we have to question whenever something happened. So we have to question. So why exactly breakup has happened? Okay. So what are the basic reasons for this? Why did you love her? So only some people love based on the status or only like physical appearance, okay, and also many some idiotic things they used to keep in their mind, okay. So out of all these, so mainly the moment breakup has happened, okay, so you are unable to manage because only she is the ideal life partner, or she has that qualities, or he has that type of qualities you never seen anywhere, okay, anybody you never seen in anybody, something like she's more polite and she respect everything, okay, everybody, okay, so like that. So how to come up manage these thoughts? So first you question, okay, what do you have how to question? So what separates us, okay, what break up reason, something like what is the basic reason for this breakup? Sometimes caste, sometimes finance, sometimes religion, or sometimes they used to say parents. So many things will be there, okay. So nothing but here, so first of all you have to question finance is the basic reason. Then the fellow, whoever the boy or girl, so immediately they have to search a job, immediately they have to search a job because finance is the problem, so they have to immediately fix it, they have to immediately fix it. And if it is a caste or religion, they can't change it, okay, so they have to particularly mother or mother-in-law, they have to convince mother or mother-in-law. So this caste or religion, in a long run nobody will ask them, okay, in a long run nobody will ask them, so why exactly you people got married or something like that, they won't ask also. So nothing but here, and of course here some people want to have a relationship, it won't leads to marriage also, they don't have thought to leads to marriage, okay, that is also one of the reason used to get breakup, okay. And here you have to question something like what are the basic reasons and how to come out of all those things, okay, whether finance or whatever the different reasons. So convince mother or mother-in-law, and they convince the father or father-in-law, and so both the families have to understand first, okay. So then also they can manage this breakup things, and if they want to really have such a great companionship or relationship to go in a marriage relationship, then only they can convince. Okay, or else what happens, they have to manage themselves. Okay, so these two people, whoever in that relationship, they have to manage themselves. So if it leads to, or if it is going to marriage relationship, surely the whatever the father or father-in-law, mother or mother-in-law, they can sit together and have discussion over it. Okay, and if it leads to really break up after have healthy discussion also, so better accept it. Okay, something like when failure comes, nobody wants to accept it, particularly relationship failure. Okay, so I want uh, something like that type of relationship only, means, so you can't stick on that type of people. Somebody don't want, obviously there is no relationship. Okay, so that is the reason here we should have number of questions, and based on the questions you try to solve it, whatever the financial reasons or caste or religion or how society will accept us, so many reasons will be there. So based on the reasons, you sit together and in a quiet environment have discussion, and if it is really going to break up, it should be a healthy breakup. It is not bombarding breakup. Okay, so they scold each other and threaten each other. That is not even uh, educated manners also. Okay, I would say that is psychic behavior. Okay, why this psychic behavior come? So whenever we think that something is lost, obviously last 2 3 lectures we discussed how to manage anger, how to manage fear. Okay, so the fear, okay, something they don't get one more guy or girl, so in a relationship again, something like them, some insecurity that also leads to threatening each other or scolding each other, bombarding or collision, friction, all these going to be increased. So that is the reason we should have very healthy discussion, and it leads to, no doubt it is going to be leads to break up the relationship. Better accept it. Okay, so mentally accept it, and whatever the memories, particularly whether the photos or letters or so many things. Okay, so email IDs, phone numbers, all these together, we have to throw in a trash can. Of course, they are in our brain memory. Of course, we can't throw it. Okay, so better you have to ignore it every day. Okay, whatever the intensity of thoughts, you have to decrease. Okay, by engaging on some other activity. Intensity of the thoughts have to decrease by engaging on some other activity. Particularly if the girl or boy so have a healthy job, like 9 to 5 they have job example, then whatever this frequency of thoughts will be decreasing. Nothing but they have to engage on some activity, so that this depressive thoughts or whatever this relationship, okay, so depression won't attack on them, or some hallucinatory thoughts. Okay, and they keep on imagining something is going to happen. Okay, whether physically somebody is going to hurt or mentally somebody is going to hurt. So in such a whatever the thoughts are keep on hitting the brain. So that is the reason they have to engage on some activity. Okay, particularly job or something like they should not be idle. An idle mind is something like a devil's workshop. An idle mind is devil's workshop. So that is the reason. So we should not be idle. And why should we get angry? Something is not done. Desire. Here, this is the love relationship or some relationship. So it is not going to reach. That is the reason what happens. Anger will start. So when the desire is not reached, so which leads to which breeds the whatever the anger breeds the delusion, and delusion leads to loss of memory, and loss of memory starts whatever the discrimination. Okay, so you are such a idiot or something like that. They used to bombard each other, particularly in verbally abuse each other. Okay, so that is not the healthy discussion or healthy communication. So very consciously they have to talk. Okay, what really happened, why they want to break up, and it should be a healthy breakup. They should not hurt each other from that day onwards, and they should not mispopular each other. Okay, so they want to take all these whatever the proofs, nothing but photos or some mobile numbers, and they want to threaten. That is not the right way, because when you are torturing somebody, when you are giving pain somebody, you are also going to get that. When you are giving some pain to somebody, you are also going to get that. So my bottom line is, so why these thoughts keep on hitting your mind? An unfinished activity, an unfinished activity. When some activity you did and you didn't finish it, like a love relationship, okay, so it is not going to the end, whether it is a marriage relationship or something like, so it is not going to be end. So that is the reason that our mind is keep on reminding us when our unfinished activity is done, our mind is keep on reminding us. So that is the reason here we should talk each other, and we have to whatever the destroy all the memories, particularly any proofs, okay, whether photos or all these mobile numbers, all the things we have to throw in a trash can, and come out of all those thoughts, slowly adopting new habits. Okay, so this I would say here Zeigarnik effect. Okay, whenever we are in some whatever the thought, okay, which keep on reminding us because of unfinished activity, that activity we can call as Zeigarnik effect. Okay, this Zeigarnik is a psychologist. Okay, she is a psychologist. She found how to manage this whatever the unfinished activity. Okay, so better engage in some other new activity, or you have to take new resolutions, and don't think that I never have any relationship, so once this relationship is going to break up, so such what to say, you think very low about yourself, inferiority complex, okay, you think belittle about yourself. Okay, so that and all you have to remove from your brain, and you have to engage on some activity, and a Zeigarnik effect, or because of the unfinished activity, so better sit together and have healthy discussion, and throw all the memories whatever you have, whether there's some proofs, okay, and that leads to brain gets some whatever the information, that activity is done, that activity is done. And also we are playing only one role here. Okay, so like a one student, or one whether lover boy or lovely lady, lover boy or lovely lady, or some mother or father, husband, wife. So like that we are here playing different roles only. So what happened here, only one role was died, means you are not going to die, you know not to kill yourself. Okay, so only one role is going to die, means you are not going to kill yourself. So better come out of that whatever the intensity of thoughts, so by questioning yourself and engaging yourself in an activity, and have new resolutions, and finish that activity. Okay, when you don't finish that activity, it is keep on reminding you, and all the memories you throw in a trash can, and better before the breakup, sit together both of you, and very healthily you break up, then that thoughts won't hit you, and hallucinatory thoughts don't come to your brain. So and you will be happy anyhow by time being. Okay, so something like here, why people are unhappy, a state of being lost, or else something is untold. Okay, a state of being lost, something is untold, so they want to say something, unable to express. That is also one of the reasons for unhappiness. And also here, state of being lost, I lost that one, I lost this one, like they are in that state of mind only. So better come out of that, so by inculcating new habits, or by engaging in some activity. And when something is not done, so desire, so we used to breed the angry. So previous lectures we discussed better control your angry, manage, overcome your angry, overcome your fear, and so have good habits from whatever that day onwards. Okay, means good habits in the sense inculcate in new habits. Okay, so which cannot remain the same breakup thought. thoughts, which cannot remain breakup thoughts. Okay. So bottom line is, so you have to engage on some activity, and also here you have to inculcate new habits. Okay, and also here we should have very healthy breakup. When unhealthy bombarding breakup leads to distract our mind, and so that is the bottom line. Thank you so much. I'm Ramesh, your soft skill trainer.